Hi everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to go over today, 7:50 p.m., September 8th. Okay, so a couple things I want to highlight here. If you're into what I speak about, you can learn more by getting some free books at quantlabs.net/DVD. If you're into the service I'm highlighting here, you can learn more at quantlabs.net/quantanalytics to get in on the service that I've got. Prices will be going up, and you can also synchronize your signals with live orders in your own Binance crypto account. So let's move into this topic. So essentially, what we're looking at right now is the bot had one position today at 0.519%. So it's on one position with Tron, and a couple things that we need to go through. Just like what I typed here, just like when you need to know when to turn off your bot when your daily target has been reached, in my case is 1%, or the real question is when you nearly reach your daily target. You can see that in the bot here where I stopped the bot when it reached this point and decided I don't think I'll be it's probably the maximum return I'll get for the day. So I paused the bot. So I'm on the virtual decision of that for today at 7:50. I did pause the bot earlier. I did see that the latest that I'm getting here is the bot or the performance on the big five coins are looking okay. They're pretty strong actually, with my weighted moving average, which is quite high. I haven't seen this in a while. It's outside the oscillation rate. I'll show you in a minute. 0.92. And here among the big five, you can see here Ethereum is up one. And everything else looks pretty strong as well, comparatively what I've shown before. So in here, I've got a risk on log, which I'll talk about right now. So one of the things that I highlighted last night in my webinar, somebody asked why they fail in forex during 12 after 12 years. They question if people are actually making money. And one of my answers was there's no standard risk metric that allows you to measure risk in the forex market. I'm sure there is, but how I do it in crypto, there's nothing equivalent to it in forex. And there's no correlation between all the coins, which can or cannot be an advantage. And because it doesn't exist, you don't know, you're not able to quantify the probability of when you should pause for the day, when you either get close to your daily target or when you think you've hit the max. So in my case, I've hit 0.51. I still got 4 hours left on the day. Pretty strong market. So my probability says I might be able to eke out some more profit and increase that daily target. So that's what I'm hoping for. And it's all based upon probability. But what I really look at is this log that I have called the risk log. Just make sure, and I'll just load it up. I've shown this yesterday in another past video. Very important that people understand this. And what we have here is, if you look at the times here, up to the time when I paused the bot at 14:43 today, you can clearly see that the bot on the negative, this is the weighted average here, the weighted average was equally negative versus positive. Not only that, but you also got to measure when it goes into positive territory, like what's the magnitude of it throughout the day? Is it looking fairly strong? Is there enough momentum in the market to carry the prices of the current currencies beyond what they're peaking at, let's say 0.73, 0.68? It's another way of saying, is there enough support and legging up to the next level support to be able to push up the price to increase the probability of having higher profit, which then comes back to this measurement to go up from 0.51 in profit for the day of total return to move up to something like 0.7 or zero point 0.8 or beyond the 1 point that I'm after. So there's a number of factors I use, and this is one of them, is the amount of negative returns, the quantity of the negative, and as well as the positive. So if you clearly watch the last prior day, which can feed into the following trading day, there's very little, there's oscillation here in the market. As I said before, if you look at just today alone or yesterday alone, you can see it's fairly negative, and then it goes up, and then it hits the one beyond 1 point, did hit 2.6, but look how long it lasts, from 11:30 for roughly an hour. Now, that might be fine and good depending upon how you design your bot and the trading rules. An hour may not be enough to establish enough price in particular coins to, when you take on a position, that it will give you a higher probability for profit. So you could see here in the negative, then back positive, and then negative. But you want to see higher, longer points of this average to be lasting not an hour, but like 2, 3 hours, 6 hours. And that's when you the pocket, the window of opportunity to start making money in that pot, in that window of opportunity. But here the market is just oscillating between a negative and roughly about 0.5%. But from my experience, you need to see these numbers be established for a couple of hours. Support has to be there to, for the bot to take a higher risk on taking higher profit. That's how I designed it. So you're able to use this metric, this weighted moving average, to be able to say, yes, the market's strong, but how long has it been strong for? And what's the probability of it going up? So I'm able to use this column to be able to judge that. So right now, as I said, we're at 0.92. It looks fairly strong. And I just showed you. So it's 0.92. So it's staying at that level, as well as these numbers. And this changes every 5-10 minutes as well. So this is very, very, very important to know what is the probability you're going to start getting the strength in the market that I just showed you of the weighted moving average being above 1, going beyond 2. The highest I've seen is obviously 6. But usually if you have a good 2, maybe 3 hours of it being at 1, that's the time when your bot will start to really take advantage of the trades, and maximize the number of trades as well, based upon these metrics, as well as the trend for individual coins as well. And I've talked about that in past videos as well. Hopefully this, sorry, this will help you out. So again, if you want to know more, just come into the quantlabs.net DVD. We have the USB coming very soon. Actually, we have them, I guess, in stock. Very limited amount. We're just testing them right now on Facebook with ads. Price is $35. And then also, this right here is proving to be quite successful with quant analytics, as I said before. The overall performance has been pretty good. And I think it's time to start increasing the value of that offering as well. As you know, there's been a 30% drop with Ethereum in the last few days, but you can see here that bot has held its own here on Saturday and Sunday when the crash kind of came in. And the worst hit we had was 0.19. This right here was another one where I was experimenting with stuff, but this is on its own, and it's held out pretty good. And today, right now, we're at 0.5%. And again, I'm trying to eke out more profit, but hopefully it won't go below that. But these are part of the experiments I'm at. So if you want to know more, just watch this video at quantlabs.net/quantanalytics. And also, as I said, there is a video or a capability of being able to synchronize with the trading signals coming out of this service. And thanks for watching.